Good morning. So today I'm off to Panjim, which is the capital of Goa. I'm pretty excited because I haven't been there for years. So yeah, it should be a really interesting adventure. I'm just about ready. I got a little bit distracted by this. They've been visiting me quite a lot. I've fed them on and off and they're just so sweet. And the baby keeps like crawling on my lap and falling asleep. It's so cute. Anyway, I'm going to stay in Panjim for 2 days, so I'll have a lot of time to explore. Hopefully there'll be a lot of really interesting stuff to see and to show you guys as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to get the bus there, so that'll be an adventure in itself. I think there is a bus directly from Arambol to Panjim, but failing that, I'll have to change in maps there, so it's not the end of the world, but should be an interesting journey and interesting few days. So let's head to the bus stop. Luckily, there was a direct bus all the way to Panjim, which cost a grand total of 40p. So I got on and got as comfy as possible for the 2-hour journey. Well, I'm here. I think I'm going to get one of those rickshaws to the hotel then. Hello. Panjim Inn, you know Panjim Inn?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much?
200.
200.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do right now?
I wish I had one of these. I reckon it would be easier to drive than a scooter. So I think this is it, but I don't know where the entrance is. Hello. Is this the hotel?
Yes.
Okay, I have a booking.
Booking?
Yeah.
Come here, okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this is the Panjim Inn. This is like a really historic hotel. It's in like a 19th century mansion house, I think, and we're right in the Latin Quarter, because obviously Panjim was the Portuguese capital back in the day. So there's a lot of really cool colonial buildings here that we'll probably explore. Anyway, wouldn't normally stay in a place like this, but my mum very, very kindly booked it for me because she stayed there, I think, in the 1980s. And then I've actually stayed here before when I was about 13, so it's a bit of a trip down memory lane. I remember it being really nice back then, like with all the antique furniture and the beautiful decor. So yeah, it's really, really nice to be back here. I get breakfast included as well. I'll quickly show you the room. So it's not every day that I get a 4-poster bed and some AC. Proper luxury for me. Just really nice furniture, and the bathroom, really nice mosaic floor. They must have known I was coming and gave me this room. So yeah, I'll show you the rest of the place a bit later. I've just noticed that there's some coffee and a kettle there, so I'm probably going to have one of those, and then we'll have a little look around, and then we'll probably venture out into the city a bit as well. So let's have a little look around. There's a nice balcony here. A bit of a courtyard with some antiques. It's lovely, look at those carvings. Artwork as well. Anyway, let's go take a little walk around and have an explore. This is the Fontainhas district. It's the oldest part of Panjim. It's full of colourful Portuguese era houses and it's recognised by UNESCO. It's incredibly photogenic, but most houses have a lot of signs outside saying no photography allowed. I think the residents are getting kind of sick of all the tourists, so I had to be a little bit careful with the camera. But it's very nice. I think I'm going to try find somewhere for lunch. I decided to try this vegetarian restaurant. On the menu there were lots of South Indian dishes, which I love. I obviously got a lemon soda, and then the first part of my lunch was idli, which are steamed rice cakes served with a spicy sauce and chutney. I also got an uttapam, which is like a pancake with onion and chilies. Well, that will cost less than £3. I've just come to this nice park to chill out for a bit. Have a little walk around in a minute. Then there's a church I want to go in. So yeah, I'll try and do that. So yeah, it's pretty nice, peaceful, a few flowers around, trees and stuff. Haven't actually seen that many parks in India. So yeah, it's nice. Nice place to stop after lunch as well. So I've just been walking for a little while and I've come to this monument that's dedicated to the Goan freedom fighters that died in the Goan liberation struggle. It's pretty interesting. So I think this building is a museum. I think it's pretty. I'm still trying to kill some time before the church reopens, so hopefully we'll go in. The museum was quite basic, but it did have some interesting items on display, including a lot of antiques and historic archaeological finds from Goa. There was also a section of items from the Portuguese era, which mostly included religious statues and artefacts. Okay, so the church should be open again in a minute. Well, the church was supposed to be open, but it wasn't. I did wait a while, but it showed no signs of opening, so I gave up and just went back to the hotel. Well, it's a shame about the church. I feel like I'm completely failing to go in any churches at the moment. They just never seem to be open, but it was very attractive from the outside. I just come back for a minute to get a drink of water and charge my phone a little bit, but I think I'm going to go look for a nice coffee somewhere in a minute. The Latin Quarter does have some very nice, quaint little coffee shops. They're not cheap, but I think it's important to treat yourself to a nice iced coffee occasionally. Thanks to all of you who bought me a coffee, by the way, I really appreciate it. So I've just been chilling out for a while, and I realised I forgot to tell you about my major error earlier. When I was checking into this hotel, I realised I'd left my passport back in Arambol, because I just didn't think that I'd need it. Like, I thought I'd just leave it safe in my house. But yeah, it turns out they wanted to see my passport, they needed my visa number, and they needed all this information. Luckily I have scans of my passport. I always carry photocopies of it. That's a very good tip for anyone that travels. Always photocopy your passport. So yeah, luckily it was alright, but yeah, in India you need to bring your passport to every hotel apparently. So yeah, there's a little travel tip for you. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the main house and get some dinner in a minute. I think the restaurant there is not that expensive in the grand scheme of things, and it'd be nice to have like a really nice meal while we're here, so I'm gonna head over there in a minute. I started the meal the same way as always, but food-wise I wanted to try something different, so I went for this Goan coconut prawn curry, which came with rice and poppadoms, and it was super tasty. So I've just got back in, and the restaurant, they gave me this weird mouth freshener thing, and I'm not really sure what it is, so I thought I would try it. It looks like a load of sprinkles. Okay, no offense in advance if I don't like it, but I'll give it a go. Oh, wow. It's like a bit soapy. It's like sugar covered aniseed, minty, soapy balls. I don't know. It's not that bad. I mean, it does what it says it's supposed to do, so yeah, not bad. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video here. My camera's already died, but I hope you've enjoyed this little look at Panjim. I will be here tomorrow, so there'll be another video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.